This isn't gonna be a fun stream, man. Oh, it isn't gonna be a fun stream at all. My Robin's fine. My Feixiao's fine, right? My Aventurine is fine. And March 7th is fine. Acheron, Lingsha, Pela, I have at like 150 speed or something like that. Where the fuck is Pela? Yeah, 157 speed Pela, and what's the other one? Silver Wolf. 151 speed, 152. Hi, hello, Carry Guy. This MOC's not that easy, not gonna lie. You should be able to do it though. Yeah, I think I can do it, but it's like, geez, man. That HP inflation is gross. Like, the Bandemic boss is so much easier than True Sting for my Acheron. Because I do not have Zhao Q. And I don't know why, but my Feixiao is doing less damage. So I'm assuming that last MOC there was like some type of buff for Feixiao that this one doesn't have. If I had Topaz, it wouldn't be as much of an issue, but I don't have Topaz, so. Oh wait, I did the wrong team. This is the sustainless one. Aventurine. Force have guaranteed the Herda, so I'll just wait. Yeah, literally anyone who gets the Herda is completely clearing that True Sting without an issue. My Day Leaks finally coming. He looks interesting, but all my Jades will go to Castress, anyone she needs. That's understandable. Once again, like, how in the world are we getting a Noxa Leaks before Castress and My Day Leaks? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I feel like the leakers are gatekeeping My Day at this point. Yeah, Stefano, like, I'm not tripping. Literally the moment, because last MOC on the exact same Svarog side, my Feixiao would do around like 300k in ult, right? But in this MOC, she's sometimes like not even hitting 200k, which makes zero sense for it to be doing that much less. Oh, that's annoying, Kirigaya. I thought that would have been enough for the Robin ult. Yeah, this guy, because he's gonna make me. My Acheron and Ratio teams took 9 cycles. Yeah, it's really bad. So for anyone wondering, right? This Howling Casket went from 750k HP to 1.25 million. So a 500k HP increase. This Decaying Shadow replaced a Zhengzhou Lofu mob and has 227 speed and 400k HP more than like the previous Zhengzhou Lofu mob. And then Svarog himself got like a 600k HP increase as well. This should kill the Trotter, right? Nice. Like, look at this, man. My Feixiao was doing 300k in ult last MOC, bro. Like, I don't get it. I regret not pulling Aventurine for Acheron. Yeah. See, this is the issue with Aventurine's bug right now. It's fucking over my March. This happens every single time. The bug is, like, it's not giving her double the shield. And she runs out of shield so fucking quick, so my March actually takes damage and I have to use his E. Oh my god, I thought he'd die from that. Are you serious? Fuck, whatever. Tip for Feixiao, since you're running Feixiao, you need to have 2 debuffs for Lycon's defense ignore to proc. Yeah, but like, how am I gonna get 2 debuffs off? Just killed the trotters, bro. Are you kidding me? I have to actually waste the ult? Whatever. That's why I run Mo's instead, because Mo's has debuffs in his kit. Yeah, I know, but I don't have Mo's built is the issue. Like, I literally just got E2 Mo's in that, like, house building event that had a 4-star character selector. So I literally have, like, 0 relics that I could put on Mo's right now. Oh my god, no skill points. It's better to just do this for the toughness bar. I need to kill Svarhog first though, because that fucking hand thingy is incredibly annoying. Like a oh, whatever. This company makes how much money and they can't implement a fixed inventory. It's just greedy, bro. It's so fucking greedy. I hate, like... It's just 0 damage, man. Mm-hmm. Again, he's on a sliver of HP again, bro. Oh my goodness. Took me 6 cycles to beat the first half with the same team that you're running, except for March and E1 Robin. Oh yeah. Like, literally the last MOC, I cleared this 1 cycle incredibly easy. And now it's taking me more than double or triple the cycles. Like, I don't get it, man. Like, I know to an extent it's a skill issue as well, but like, jeez. Like, it shouldn't be this big of a skill issue to where I go from doing like 0 and 1 cycles to taking like 4 or 5. So fucking close. Like 248k ult with Robin ult up. And last MOC I was doing 300k. It's just, oh my goodness. This isn't even, I don't think I can finish him, like, at all. Yep. 5 cycles. Jeez, man. Is this seriously not going to kill the try? Oh my goodness. This isn't even enough to kill Svarog either. Jesus. Please just kill. Oh my god, man. Like 6? Are you serious? Exact same team. Cleared 0 and 1 cycle last. Like, does that make sense, man? Like, that's not even power creep at that point. It's just, like, way worse than power creep.
More enemies. Time for a bug. Made the foul stench. Yeah. The truth, everything in this world.
I probably should have done this first, but whatever.
I weep for the departed. It is fun.
Trotters do even more damage than fully big characters. Is this game wait until players? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Only new players are benefiting from this shit, man, because they don't have to deal with the bullshit power creep of the older characters. Like, it's just so bad.
Still water
Like people who pull for like E2s don't have an issue, but jeez.
Enemy targets detected.
I don't even have Zhao Q, which makes if I had Zhao Q, I'm sure I'd be able to clear this MOC just fine, but I don't even think I'll be able to clear in time.
You took the bait. This combat needs a this is double speed.
This is the issue I was encountering before, by the way. Like, they just do way too much damage to lower HP characters, and then my Lingsha automatically uses like the 30% HP like insta follow up, and then she can't do it again, and then my characters die on True Sting because the bugs hit over and over and over again.
Enemy data secure. Network accessible. Time for a little counter.
I weep for the departed. It is the fall.
Erudition blessings are really hurting Feixiao. Yeah, if I had a single break DPS or a Zhao Q on my Acheron team, this would not be an issue. But I do not have either of those.
Can I have fun? Time for a buzz. Allow me to. Yeah.
Free will or was it destiny for bliss?
This combat needs
Like my Silver Wolf could die here like easily. I would not. Yeah, and look at this. Like
the truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
oh, I had to use a skill. That's my fault.
Ready for another? Network accessible. Time for a little counter.
I weep for the departed. It is the fall.
More enemies. May the foul stench dissipate. Quick time to cleanse the chill.
Good news for you. Firefly's on the current banner. Yeah, but I'm just not pulling Firefly. Like sure they're good now because the MOC is break and Herda focused. But literally, like, the second we hit 3.1 MOC, it's a different story. I'd rather just save for my day. I'm not pulling Firefly.
Time to make a decision.
Still waters uplift.
Can I have fun this time for a buzz? Get it together. Allow me to purge the root of the problem.
Like, so close to the energy, man.
The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding. Commencing support. Enemy data set network accessible. Time for a little counter. More enemies.
I weep for the departed. It is the fall.
Yeah, there's zero way I clear this. There's zero way I clear this in time.
This combat needs. This is double speed.
Like, Zhao Q would be an absolute godsend on this side because these enemies take turns every 2 fucking seconds.
Stench dissipate quickly. Yeah.
Destiny for bliss.
Enemy data set network accessible. Time for a little counter.
I weep for the departed. It is the fall.
This is where the issue comes in. This is where it begins, bro. I'm probably dead here. Who's next? Lingsha, then Pela. I'd rather regen energy on Pela. Fuyuan isn't up, so.
Time to cleanse the filth. The truth of everything in this world. It's bleeding.
Anox says Kid is out, but not Castrus. Yeah, that doesn't even make sense to me either. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, am I dead?
Enemy data set network accessible. Time for
There's no way I cleared this in time, but like, it's just whatever.
Still water's uplifted.
Pela's the last one. I don't think this is enough for I don't think this is enough for ult. Yeah, it's not.
immersed hip. Enemy
Oh
target
wow, wow. Nice. And I didn't get a debuff off. GG's, man. And my Acheron died, yeah. This is the exact issue I ran into yesterday. If I don't constantly spam Lingsha skill, I just die. I used E0 as one Acheron, Sunday, Zhao Q, Gallagher, still have 4 cycles again. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just fucked, bro. I saw someone use a dot team. Would a dot team work better on Svarog's side? Or something like that? I might as well try, I guess.
Do you want to enter the
And Ruan May and Huohuo. Dot for first half is good. Trust. Oh wait, I forgot. Huohuo's thing is that.
sound lingers?
Make a wish.
Does that hurt?
Use Feixiao's second side. I don't think that's a good idea, is it? Thought about to save Gabby's account.
What do you want to know?
Ill fate is dead. Relax. There's more to life. Every petal all will be swept away by the wind.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Your Acheron sucks, I'm fully aware. But like Feixiao will end up doing a bunch of insta follow-ups on the bugs instead. I mean, I could still try it, sure. Actually, yeah, let me just see. Let me do this, and then I'll just put the Feixiao team. I don't think it'll be a good thing, though. Like, I'm pretty sure this will probably do worse. Robin, March 7th, and Aventurine. I keep forgetting every time.
Sound lingers.
Make a wish.
Does that hurt? Eternal.
Just in time. Destiny is ill tidings manifest.
You always heal with Huohuo? Okay.
Destiny's hand has truly blessed me.
Stand still.
Every petal all will be swept away by the wind.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Gave up on this MLC. I'm just waiting for the Herda. Uh,
May as well kill 'em all.
alright. Skill should break both, right? Yeah.
Destiny's hand has truly blessed me. Memories of beneath the water lies an endless abyss. Enjoying yourself?
Say bye to breathing. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Wait, why is Dot unironically doing way better than my Feixiao team right now?
Destiny's hand has truly blessed me.
Stand still.
Eternal.
So, bro, you're on a sliver of HP, man. Like, just give it up.
Thanks. You're too good to me.
Every petal all will be swept away by the wind.
Stand still.
Memories of beneath the water lies an endless abyss.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
AoE and each trotter's like a swarm bug, true.
Sting away. Mind the matter. Destiny's hand has truly blessed me.
May as well kill 'em all. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Ill fate is said.
Relax.
Some value, I suppose.
Stand still.
Dot carried Gabby. I mean, even then, I'm still struggling. I'm not gonna lie.
Every petal all will be swept away by the wind. Memories of beneath the water lies an endless abyss. Ill tidings manifest. I'm gonna hold everyone back again. Destiny's hand has truly blessed me.
Say bye to breathing. Time to say bye. Boom.
Heard that Eidolon's showcases make me want to pull Eidolons instead of Lycone. I mean, yeah. If you don't have skill point issues, her Eidolons are just better. Like, it's just that simple, honestly.
Eternal.
Relax. What do you want to know? Cutting the net.
Memories of beneath the water lies an endless abyss.
to say bye. Boom.
The E1 is a bigger damage overall change. It's just that the Lycone is more, what's it called? Skill point friendly.
Every petal in
All will be swept away by the wind.
destiny is real tidings manifest. Some value, I suppose.
Relax.
It's at least better than the 6 from last time. Let's hope this team can at least clear True Sting. Is this the end of zero cycling meta? No, I've seen some zero cycles, but they're like E1 Robin, 160, 170 speed characters. Like the amount of relic investment you need for a Feixiao team to zero cycle this shit is way, way higher. Like, it's probably the easiest for, like, break teams, if I had to guess. Basically, the days of Feixiao zero cycling, like, without much of an issue is just gone.
Hedge your bets.
Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards.
What up, dude? What's up, random guy?
No dirty tricks. Watch your head. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Ah, it's not enough to break the bar in time. Like, why am I March, bro? It's always the lowest HP character on my account they go for.
Listen to the final song of life. Stars echo.
I venture forth to hunt.
Sure, I'll play along.
Need a shot. Time to show you what I can really do.
Can this kill the Trotter, maybe? No? Okay. My bad. Oh, wow. Wow.
I could take 10 of you.
That would just be a waste.
I venture forth to hunt.
Like, how are you not dead, man? How much HP do you have? Oh yeah, a codfish, 100%. Acheron's struggling more on the second side.
Watch your head.
I venture forth forever.
This is a waste of an ult, but whatever. Saves the cycle.
No dirty tricks.
Fangs and claws got dull.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
E2 Firefly, E1 Ruan Mei, Fugue, HMC Sustainless. Yeah, like. Oh, I need a team like that on my account. I need a team like that on my account.
Dirty tricks.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds.
Stars echo.
Hedge your bets.
Jeez, look at that, man.
Watch your head. The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Once Castros releases, your account will be saved. Yeah. But only for a few patches until Phanon releases. Oh wait, mine meant Feixiao's max.
I bet you're fourth forever. I bet you're fourth forever.
Watch your head.
You're falling apart.
Sure, I'll play along. The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
I bet you're fourth forever.
Damn it, I couldn't get it before the cycle ended, bro.
I hope we're meant to strive harmony and unity.
I don't think I'm gonna clear this one either, honestly.
Tricks away.
Show me what you can do.
Watch your head.
The amount of Feixiao stacks bro wasted? Yeah, I wasn't paying much attention.
10 of you.
Jesus, bros, my march, I actually have to action forward. My march is about to fucking die.
Stars echo. Show you as your dragon. White tiger, less cards.
Like, jeez, can they please just fix Aventurine's fucking thing?
Hedge your bets on me.
I keep having to waste skill points when I usually never have to.
Got those. I bet you're fourth forever.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Gotta save every Jade for fake collab. Maybe they have Eidolons. I mean, yeah, if you really want to.
Watch your head.
Feixiao without Lycone? I'm using Ratio's Lycone right now.
Ready to shine. Yep. Awesome. Watch this. Time to show you as your dragon. White tiger, less cards. Watch this.
Fuck.
Fourth.
Fuck, I did it too late. Fucking hell.
I hope we're not just messing it all together.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
No, yeah, Robin E1 makes the biggest difference in the world. Every single zero cost I've seen with Feixiao has to have like an E1 Robin. Because it's like, it's literally just a 24% like overall team damage increase. So it's the difference between like Svarog or like an enemy being on like 3 or 5% HP versus 0 at the end. Like it makes such a massive fucking difference. But I don't want to get E1 Robin because I'm going for My Day and Casters.
Stars echo.
I venture forth to forever.
Time to show you what your dragon white tiger less cards. What's dead?
No dirty tricks. Watch your head. The dice have
I think I got it just barely.
or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
We need to get stronger. I venture
Nice. I have E1 Robin. It took me 6 cycles to beat Svarog. Yeah, it took me 6 cycles to beat Svarog too when I used Feixiao on the first side. Exactly 20 cycles with a Feixiao and Acheron team. Or a Dot team. The Dot team fucking saved me. Jeez, bro. Alright, how many pulls do I have now? 77. Nice. Almost at 80. I'll have like what? Like 85 in the new patch? Maybe 84. Dot carried? Yeah, Dot performed better than Feixiao, by the way. On the exact same side where Feixiao 0 and 1 cycled for me last MOC, Dot performed better. Like, jeez, bro. I hate how much the endgame just... I'm going to be honest. The endgame just isn't that much skill-based, bro. It's just whatever, like, team archetype it's favored towards. It's so annoying. Like, if you have the Herda, you're probably completely just blasting through this MOC. No matter which side you're on. Like, my builds aren't even bad. I'd say they're above average. Like, most people don't have, like, a 140 speed Feixiao with, like, decent crit stats. And, like, a 120 speed Robin with 4.5k attack. Oh, no, yeah, I know, Crowing. I wasn't paying attention at all because I kept reading chat. Every time I, like, stream and I also play at the same time, I play like a complete drone. Oh, no, yeah, Mariah, but that's a good thing, though. Like, the reason I did that is because I wanted the bugs to keep taking turns, so Aventurine would keep spamming his follow-up. So it'd keep doing stacks on, like, Feixiao. Because if I kill the bugs, then there's going to be, like, a delay on that. Aventurine's a cheat code for that bug. But yeah, there's no way in hell I'm pulling Firefly this late in the game, man. My Day's literally Blade. Is there a new My Day leaks? Is it? Let me see. Let me go on the Reddit. Honkai Star Rail leaks. So, oh, 43 minutes ago, they dropped like a full thing. So when My Day is in an enhanced state, if he receives lethal damage, which I'm assuming means he dies, he survives with 1 HP, exits the enhanced state, and restores a certain amount of HP. That's one of his traces. Trace 2, My Day's crit rate increases based on XX% of max HP up to a maximum of XX% of crit rate. Oh, okay. So there's a cap to how much crit rate you can get from his max HP. And then while in the enhanced state, the blood pool accumulates HP at an increased rate of a percent of when My Day is attacked. Okay. Oh, they have his Eidolons too now. Okay. So E1, My Day ignores percent of enemy defense when dealing damage. And when healed, percent of the healing amount is added to the blood pool. I don't know why, but that just sounds really good. E2, when attacked, My Day deals XX% of max HP as quake damage to enemies. This damage cannot kill enemies. I don't really care about E4 and E6 though. Yeah, I don't care about that. His enhanced skill consumes a percent of max HP and deals imaginary damage equal to a percentage of max HP to a single enemy and adjacent targets. Enhanced skill 2 deals imaginary damage equal to X% of max HP plus X% of the blood pool to a single enemy and as well as adjacent targets. My Day restores percent of max HP and then empties the blood pool. And then his light cone increases his max HP and incoming healing boost. Using an enhanced skill or ult consumes a percentage of his HP and increases the damage of the attack by X%. So, like, this kind of sounds broken. So he has an enhanced state, and then he can get, like, an enhanced state, depending on what you do with him. And then the E1 with the ignore defense could be really, really strong, as well with, like, the when healed. Percent of the healing amount is added to the blood pool. I think E1 S1 is looking really good for this guy, which is annoying. Like, I think E1 S1 is probably the best way to go for My Day, it's looking like. So he just needs a healer with him to spam nonstop. Yeah, this is probably going to be Lingsha. Lingshaw's #1 team in the game right now. Because Lingsha, you can use the E to heal. Then Fuyuan takes a turn and heals again. Then the ult heals. And then Fuyuan gets action advanced and heals again. So it actually makes sense. Because I believe yesterday we got a leak. And they were saying that Luocha wasn't good enough at healing to really sustain My Day. So it probably means, like, currently the only sustain in the game who can actually, like, consistently heal My Day really well is Lingsha. Like, that's probably the only one. Until Hyacine releases. Did you see his light cone? Yeah, I just read it. It increases his max HP and incoming healing boost by X%. And then using an enhanced skill or ult consumes percent of max HP and increases the damage of that attack by X%. Yeah, it seems like you have Lingsha or, like, you don't pull this guy. Like, literally his entire kit is just drain HP. Like, you probably just, you literally need Lingsha for him. Or maybe, is this why they were running double sustain? It wasn't for Castris, but for My Day in, like, the old, like, leaked testing. Like, it's possible that the reason there was a double sustain team was for My Day. Told you, Gabby, Lingsha's the way. I mean, I've been saying it, bro. Since 2.5 with all the Doom posting around, I was like, Lingsha is actually a really good fucking pull. Like, even outside of just being a really good general sustain, like, in the break team, she's crazy. But now, she's aging like fine wine. Are you pulling E1 S1? There's no way I can get E1 S1. I'd have to win the 75-25 and the 50-50 after I get my guarantee. And there's a decent chance that Sunday's going to want, Castris is going to want Sunday. Meaning another decent chance that Sunday reruns on Castris' banner. I don't think I'll go for E1 S1 on him. At most, maybe E1 S0 or E0 S1. Because I think Sunday's going to be crucial for casters. Robin over Lingsha in this banner, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I already said this before, like in a few videos. People were calling me crazy for saying that Lingsha might have higher value as a Poland 3.0 than Robin, but like we're going into an HP scaling meta, bro. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, for now at least, like Lingsha's value is only gonna go up. Although I remember seeing a leak saying that Castris might be a self-sustaining HP scaling DPS, and that you'd want to run Sunday Robin and Remembrance MC on her team. But it's hard to take that with like any type of, you know, credibility. But if it is true, Sunday will probably rerun on her banner. This is why I told people to not pull Aglaya. This is why I said her pull value is ass. They're like, oh my god, Aglaya clears similar to Herda. Oh my god. In sustain teams, Aglaya is better than Herda. Like, Herda still doesn't have a best in slot team. And you're probably going to put Sunday on a caster's team anyways at this point. What if HSR added a 100% guaranteed Lycomb banner? Then I'd pull it without an issue. But they never do that. That's the issue. Like, they're not going to do it. The only time I think the only time they've ever changed a banner rate, like even like after a game's released, is Genshin with the weapon banner. Like, that's it. And even then, they didn't change the rate. They just made it so to where like you could get a guaranteed at some point. Sunday's Lycone is really good. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather get like Sunday's Lycone than My Day's Lycone if it's really that good for casters. And then I get like maybe My Day's like rerun Eidolons or Lycone instead. Have you tried that new MOC? Yeah, I just barely cleared it with a dot team and a Feixiao team. Did you see his talent? Yeah, I did. I think. Oh no, I saw his traces. Are you a casteress simp? No. I only like casteress because of the Black Dragon summon. That's the only reason I want her. Like, how... Can anyone explain to me how a character on the second side of 3.2 has the exact same leaks as My Day? Like, we have a Noxa leaks here. Okay, here's My Day's talent. Each time My Day consumes or loses health, the amount is accumulated into a blood pool. After consuming or losing HP equal to XX% of max HP, My Day enters an enhanced state, resets the blood pool, and immediately takes action. While in the enhanced state, My Day's chance of being... so he does have a taunt. So My Day's chance of being attacked increases when he's in the enhanced state. Max HP increases by XX%, and the corresponding HP is restored, and his defense decreases. Oh, okay. So he loses defense for like more HP. Skill is enhanced into an enhanced skill in the enhanced state. The blood pool can store up to XX% of max HP. Each time the blood pool is filled, My Day will immediately take action, and the next enhanced skill is further enhanced. So he has a taunt. He wants to constantly be hit, no matter what, and as well at the same time constantly be healed. And he instantly takes action the moment this blood pool is completely filled up. Hello, Gabby. Hello, Abby. Anoxa's Silver Wolf Max Pro? Yeah, that's what I've heard. So, the thing for Anoxa here is Anoxa's ultimate will delay the action of all enemies and has an X% chance to inflict Migo status on each enemy target for X turns. The Migo status is a debuff. Targets affected by it take additional damage equal to Anoxa's percent attack when attacked. Finally, deals damage equal to Anoxa's percent attack to all enemies. And her talent, whenever Anoxa deals damage with her ultimate, she applies a random weakness to enemies. So this is probably why they said Silverwolf. Each instance of damage applies a different weakness lasting for X amount of turns. So she has like her own type of like vulnerability in a way. So enemies will take, when she uses her ultimate, enemies will take extra damage from a percentage of Anoxa's attack. And then she's like Silverwolf, where she can apply weaknesses to enemies. I don't think that means anything, Abby. I don't think her not being destruction means anything. Especially with the fact that, like, in lore, she's basically death itself. Like, it makes sense for her to be an HP scaling character. I mean, I could be wrong, of course, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't know at this point. They call Anoxa a guy, the leakers call it she. Like, I just don't know who it is anymore, man. Like, even yesterday when I was talking about, like, complaining about my MOC runs, like, I kept confusing he and she because, like, nobody can agree on who the fuck they actually are. Preservation March comeback. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Preservation March? They be trolling it. I don't understand how we don't have any Castrus leaks, though. Like, does that make any sense? Like, we have a Noxa but not Castrus? Hello? Oh, yeah, by the way, I don't know if you guys know, but, like, that 30k HP, like, number for My Day, apparently the real, like, average My Day will be at 25k. And it doesn't have, like, 100% uptime. So, like, in that enhanced state, when it increases his max HP, I think is when he has, like, 25k health. Afternoon, peeps. What's up, guy? But yeah, it looks like if you're going for My Day, Lingsha is looking like a must pull for him. So do think about that. It's looking like Lingsha is a must pull for My Day's team. Don't know about supports, but only 25k sounds funny, not gonna lie. I mean, in fairness, if he has that much health, it just means he's gonna drain that much more than like any other character. So he's probably just gonna drain HP over and over and over again. There's no chance I'm pulling for Lingsha. I mean, you don't have to, but I don't think there's gonna be another sustain that can genuinely sustain My Day. Like the leakers said, like yesterday, that Luocha would not be good enough to sustain My Day. Maybe I'll just end up getting Lingsha and flex into the new meta. It's honestly not a bad idea. Like Castrus and My Day back to back, I'm sure those two will be incredibly strong. Like, if you guys remember me talking about the meta ratings, like Herda being A+, Aglea a B, Castrus S+, My Day was given an S. So he's above the Herda. He's literally right behind Castrus in terms of, like, meta rating from the leakers. For someone starting HSR free-to-play, any poll suggestions? Was looking at the next banner and seems like there's some options. The two options you should only be looking at, Dead, are Robin and Lingsha. Since you're like a completely new player, those are the two main ones. Because Lingsha will probably go on a My Day team, and Robin might end up going into a Castrus team. So I would wait though, right? For like 3.0, when maybe there's more information on Castrus possibly. You think My Day will be fun? Oh, 100%. He can completely action forward himself when the blood pool is completely full. So I'm assuming he takes like quite a bit of turns. Might just pull E0 Herda if the other DPS are better. I mean, yeah, that's another thing you can do. I've already recommended this before, but like E0 Herda by herself on a free-to-play team is still really, really good. Sounds good. Was just saving pulls for 3.0? Yeah. I'd go Lingsha and maybe Robin. You'll probably put Lingsha on like a My Day team if you want to go for My Day. However, if you maybe can't or want to go for Castris instead, Castris might end up using Robin. Is My Day going to be used with Castris? Zero clue. Literally zero clue. Oh, nice. I forgot these Asia servers reset at 3 p.m. for me. Quick. No, I'm not pulling on Firefly. I'm not doing that. Not even as a joke. I'm not wasting a guarantee and 40 pity on Firefly at all. Which server are you on? Asia. My Day seems like a berserker. Yeah. You have any standard pulls? No, I don't think so. I don't have any. No, I'm not. So she'll have a flexible spot. For me, Lingsha can flex rapid. Oh, yeah. Lingsha is the most flexible sustain in the entirety of the game. Like, the only one that comes close is Gallagher. Like, she's good in break. She's good in follow-up. She can add debuffs on an Acheron team. And in general, like, she just fits in literally every team possible. Like, there isn't a single team she doesn't fit in. I think for any new players, the new, like, sustain, like, type of pulling roadmap is literally just Lingsha on the rerun and then Hyacine whenever she comes out. Like, those are the only two premium sustains you'll probably need. Do you think Rappa is the best break DPS? No. I think at optimal relic investment and an optimal team. Actually, if we're talking overall value, technically Rappa's the best. Because I think she does beat Boot Hill and Firefly pretty cleanly in, what's it called? Pure Fiction. So that gives her the edge over those two. However, I think like the strongest break DPS at high relic investment is Boot Hill. Because Boot Hill can take advantage of Sunday and Fugue. Hyacine is a sustain. Do you know anything about her? Tell me. I mean, people are just speculating because in the trailer, I think, like there's a description on her and it talks about like being a healer or whatever. So she's most likely gonna be the next Abundance, especially with all these HP scaling characters that we're getting. Yeah, a lot of people are speculating Hyacine will be released around 3.3 after Castris, which it makes sense, right? Like if Castris is gonna be like the Acheron of that patch, right? And Castris isn't gonna get like a new best in slot teammate on the same patch, like let's say Acheron did. Acheron got a Venturine right after her, and then it's probably gonna be a sustain coming a patch afterwards, for Castris or My Day. Got Sunday, and now I have 0 DPS and cannot clear anything. I would say go Lingsha and then the Herda. Oh, yeah. Herda can also use Sunday pretty well. But I truly recommend for anyone with the patience for it, just wait for Castris. Because Castris is a remembrance DPS who will more than likely take way better advantage of Sunday than anyone else in the game currently. It is just speculation, but there's a decent chance. I'm pretty sure it's AoE Netherlord. I don't think she's single target. Do you think Casterus will be stronger than Herda? Yes, without a doubt. Like, without a fucking doubt. Like, Herda will still be a strong DPS, but without a fucking doubt. Casterus is going to be like the Acheron of the fucking Amphorius patches. Please shut down the Firefly Doom posters, Gabby. I mean, I think currently Firefly is one of the few characters who can actually like zero cycle this first side with Svarog with a like sustainless feud team. Like, she's one of the few. But the second you add a sustain, I think Boot Hill and Rappa are better. But sustainless, she can actually do like pretty well. Since I have Sunday, I'm sticking with summon teams. Casters will be the Acheron and Phanon the Fire. Yeah, I've already said this before. Like, Firefly released 2 patches after Acheron and was around as strong as Acheron, if not stronger. Like, it's literally going to be the same thing. Castros releases 3.2, Phanon releases 3.4, and then it's going to be contentious on which DPS is the best in the game at the time. Like, it almost always just goes that way. Yeah, Abby, Firefly is pretty boring to play. I'm not going to hold you. She's easily one of the most boring characters to play in the entirety of the game.
Nice.
In a way, I'm kind of happy I have Sunday because now I have no shot of making summon teams good and can ignore them for now. Yeah. I do look forward to... Okay, so yesterday someone told me to go on Twitter, right? Let me see if I can find it again. Let me see if I can find this again. It's like some random like list of future leaks and speculations, but like a majority of them are apparently like decently credible. Let's see if I can find it again. Yeah, here. So there's a shit ton here. Like, My Day doesn't synergize well with Ruan Mei. Future endgame environments will lean towards AoE.
Nice.
And then, but like the most interesting thing with this entire like leak is it says suggested casters team 3 supports: Remembrance, MC, Sunday, and Robin. Which means this is implying Casterus can self-sustain herself, meaning she'd be the first DPS that you run sustainless on purpose. Which is, you know, if that is true, it would explain why she's so strong.
Nice.
But I truly do not know just how, like, credible this is. And then another thing, like, a lot of people have been hoping on Cypher for Dot, but on this exact same leak, it says Cypher is a Dot character. Uncertain about version 3.x might not even be released. And like, the only character in this entire lineup and in the trailer that they say might not be released is Cypher. Like, just imagine, bro. Oh yeah, it also says Sparkle and Casterus won't synergize well, by the way, for anyone wondering. Maybe Cypher's like Screw'em? That could be possible. Not skipping Lingsha, she's hot. Nice. Hey, that's a lot of reasons for pulling characters in this game. I only pulled Lingsha, like, I originally was going to go for a break team, and then I changed from a break team to a Sunday team with Boot Hill, and then I changed from a Sunday team with Boot Hill to the Herda, and then I changed from the Herda to My Day, so, yeah. I ended up getting Lingsha for, like, no reason, but either way, she still works very well on my account. Like, if I did not have Lingsha, I would be getting absolutely fucked over. Who do you think is the hottest character in Honkai Star Rail? I don't even know. I don't really consider, like, these characters hot, but objectively, maybe the best looking to me, probably Feixiao. It's probably Feixiao. Also, her personality. I think Feixiao is, like, my favorite personality out of all of them. I got full mats for Herda, and not even I want to go to her for her anymore. Yeah, like I spent 10,000 Trailblaze power on the Herda's domain for zero fucking reason. It's a Glea. I mean, Glea has one of the best designs in the game easily, but I just don't know anything about Glea in the slightest. But either way, it's not like I imagine myself like being with these characters, bro. Like, I'm just not that emotionally attached. But I can't say which one looks better than another. I think Feixiao probably looks the best in my opinion. Acheron, honestly, she has a really good aging design. And her ult. Like she still has one of the best ult animations in the game. But the reason I don't say Acheron is because you'd probably just be depressed for the rest of your life if you were with her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Herda's the first character I've actually pre-farmed for, but now I gotta do Lingsha. Good luck, man. Good luck. Imagine if Castress can use the Herda set. I know she uses slow speed set. I mean, she could use the Herda set, but it's like the Herda set is just so specific, man. Like, it's so specific. Like, let me show you guys the Herda set. So I believe for Castress to have to use Herda set, she would have to ult, and then maybe have like an enhanced state after the ult, which makes her skill do more damage. That's like literally the only way. Because it increases damage dealt by skill and ultimate by 20%, and after using the ult, the damage dealt by the next skill is increased by a further 25%. So the only way this would be like good for Castress in the slightest is if she had like an enhanced state after using an ult, similar to the Herda. It's just so specific.
Nice.
Problem with Acheron is I don't have her light cone. I lost on her light cone banner and no Zhao Q. Oh, jeez. Jeez. No light cone and no Zhao Q? Jeez, man. If anyone wants to make their Feixiao team more future-proof, get Tribby, by the way. Just get Tribby. I'm close to level 50 in the Battle Pass. I should be fine. Oh yeah, dailies reset. Let me just randomly farm the Harmony thing like I always do. For 120 Trailblaze power. For a second, I thought he got rid of his Topaz.
Pressing it all together.
What do you think is the worst character at E0S0? I mean, if we're using older characters, it's like pretty obvious, right? But if we're talking like recent or like meta, like current meta characters at E0S0, it's probably Acheron.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I'd say Acheron. I mean, I guess if you have Zhao Q, Acheron isn't as bad, but like, the fact that you need Zhao Q is a bit of an issue. I think Robin's gonna be a better pull, Jada. I think Robin's gonna be a better pull. If Jigglypuff reruns, should I get her? Fuck no. Fuck no. Please do not pull for Jigglypuff in this day and age. Please. Why Tribby for the Feixiao team? Because she does a follow-up every time someone on the team ults, which will add on to Feixiao's stacks. Do I pull Herda E0S1 or save for my day? I do like Erudition though, just Himiko. I just go for whoever you like the most, to be honest. I think My Day will probably be able to clear most of the endgame content without an issue when he releases. But Herda should also last you a decent while, so just go for whoever you like more. Worried about my Robin staying useful if I don't have her E1? I mean, I guess. The thing is, like, for a lot of teams, you can replace, what's it called? E1 Robin if you get E1 Sunday on his rerun. Because E1 Sunday is pretty busted for a lot of summon DPSs and even just like normal ones. But yeah, E1 Robin is like really, really good. I'm also having like annoying, like it's ticking at me that I kind of want to pull E1 Robin, but then I won't be guaranteed for My Day, which could completely fuck up my pull plan if I lose a 50-50. No, yeah, but Netherlord, the next Pure Fiction is getting like nerfed. Like not nerfed in a good way, but like it's going to become harder for people. Because the current grip mechanic in Pure Fiction gives, I believe, 120% extra damage bonus. But the next Pure Fiction, they're reducing it to 50%. So like, you're going to be doing way, way less damage with that grip mechanic. I'm about to use real money for pulls because I don't care. I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, like, you can solve all your problems in these gacha games if you just drop a significant amount of money.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Wuwa should add autoplay. That would, like, be impossible, no? Like, I don't think Wuwa, like, it's not turn-based. Nice. I have 3 gold modeling resins. I better get good My Day relics. 78 pulls, baby. I should have 85. Next patch. I'm an E1S1 Sunday haver without a summon character that use other people summon characters, and I can tell he is crazy. Yeah. Like, the second we actually get a Remembrance DPS, cough, cough, who maybe has a Black Dragon, cough, cough, and the Black Dragon does most of the damage on the team, cough, cough. Like, that's when Sunday will actually have, like, someone who can take full advantage of him. Especially with that E1 with 40% Death Shred. Like, Aglaea's summon does pussy damage every single time it takes a turn. Oh, I see, Flogon. Is Herda like Acheron benefiting from more erudition units on the team? Yes, she is. So, this is why Herda benefits so much from sustainless teams. Is that adding an extra erudition who can do more attacks not only like recharges her energy faster, but gets her stacks up faster. So, like, the difference between Herda doing an ult or enhanced skill on a max stack enemy versus not max stacks is genuinely significant. So that's why Tribby's such a big deal. Oh my goodness, I just had the worst voice crack of my life. But that's why Tribby's such a big deal, is because she can do follow-up attacks constantly and do stacks and energy regenerate energy. So if you're getting the Herda, you'd probably want to get Tribby and skip My Day. Like, no matter what. That's like 100% guaranteed. Unless you spend money, of course. If you spend money, you're good. And as well, I'm pretty sure Tribby's Lycone has like good quality of life on it. So, yeah. Yeah, Joshua, yeah. Where are the leaks from My Day? I'm becoming impatient. Look at the Reddit. There's a lot more My Day leaks now, but like, we still don't have any specific numbers like we did with Tribby. What is Big Herda's free-to-play Lycone option? I think it's literally... I'm pretty sure it's literally just the... What's it called? The one in the Herda shop. Will My Day still be good by his rerun? I don't know. I can't predict that. The earliest he'll get a rerun is like 3.4 maybe on Phanon Spanner. But I don't think that would happen. Like, he's a DPS, not a Harmony. Like, he isn't Robin levels of important in the meta. So he'll probably take more like 4 or 5 patches to rerun. So probably not by the time he reruns. If you're going to pull on his rerun, it would probably be to get Eidolons or Lycone after having already pulled for him in the first place. Like, look at Acheron. Acheron reran in 2.6, but a lot of people skipped her because Feixiao, bro. Do you think Phanon will be better than My Day? Yeah, I do. The only thing I heard about him that you can use a hyper carry My Day team without any sustain. I don't think so. I don't know where you heard those leaks, Exodius, but like the new ones on the Honkai Star Rail Reddit are saying the exact opposite. Like it seems like Lingsha is like the only person who can actually sustain My Day at all. Phanon is Kevin, right? Yeah, that's who it is. Like, the leaks are saying, like, the entirety of My Day's kit is just over and over and over and over, like, draining a shit ton of HP. And apparently Luocha can't even heal good enough. So, like, Lingsha's going to be a big part of My Day. Yeah, Andrina, 100%. I'm pretty sure we get a DPS, like, every single patch, no? Like, every single, like, patch... Either it's a reran DPS or like a new DPS almost every single time. No, even new. I think we've always had like a new DPS every single patch, no? So yeah. Like, that's why DPSs are so easily replaced. Except 2.7? Oh yeah, that's true. 2.7 we didn't have a limited DPS. Like 3.0 is going to be the Herd and Aglaya, their DPSs. 3.1 is going to have My Day, who's the DPS. 3.2 is going to have Castris, who's also a DPS. Like every single new patch, we're basically getting new limited DPSs, so. Do you think it's a good or a bad thing that DPS just get replaced like that? I think it's bad. I think this game has a disgusting amount of power creep. And this is the only thing I'll ever give Genshin props for. Like, the power creep in Genshin is, like, nowhere near as bad. Like, you could still use Hu Tao and clear all endgame content without an issue. Like, even Wuwa is doing a better job currently. Like, Jin Shi came out in, like, 1.1 or 1.2. And she's still the strongest DPS in the game in 2.0. And I don't think she's going to get power crept until at least, like, 2.2. Like, it's a world's difference playing other games and then playing Honkai Star Rail. What are your thoughts on My Day after the new leaks? He sounds incredibly HP hungry. He can reach like 25k HP on average at times. And I do think he's just going to be absolutely busted, like without a doubt. I think the fact that you need Lingsha practically to like keep healing him over and over so he doesn't die is likely a sign that he's going to be taking a shit ton of turns and doing a shit ton of damage. Like, it's hard to really like give any like concrete, oh, super strong, like no matter what. But he is sounding really, really broken. Like, he's literally just better Blade completely. Okay, if you guys want my honest opinion on how to avoid power creep the most, you literally wait until the Acheron of like a new row of patches comes out, like Acheron, Castris. You pull them, and then you pull the next DPS that comes after them or close to them, right? Like, let's say Phanon in 3.4. So you play 3 patches, and then you literally don't have to worry about power creep for a long ass fucking time. You just wait until the next row of patches, and then you get the new Acheron tier unit in like 4.2. Like, that seems to be just the best and most optimal way to play this game. You just invest in the big top dog DPSs that really like change the game, and then you just invest in them and use them for a long ass time. The anniversary is on 3.2, right? So it's on Castris's banner. Yeah. Like, especially because they'll always get more support than, like, other DPSs, right? Like, let's be honest. Yun Li hasn't gotten any new support to make her stronger. Because she's just not important enough, right? But Acheron just keeps getting more and more and more fucking supports in this game. Like, it's just best to go for those types of characters that make a big change in lore and in, like, actual meta. I wouldn't even say that either, Angelina, though. Like, these days, Hoyo is having this trend of wanting to go into, like, niche comps, like, over and over again. So there's actually a few comps that, like, you just don't use Robin in that might be incredibly meta. Like, My Day might not use Robin, who knows? I understand that, Abby. I'm going to keep playing the game because, honestly, it's just fun. Like, I like characters. All I care about at the end of the day is characters and animations. But if they ever drop, like, a stinker, like, row of patches, then I might quit. Yeah, but that's an E6 Robin. You can say the same for a DPS. Like E6 Acheron, E6 Firefly, E6 Boot Hill, E6 Feixiao. Like they're gonna fucking destroy everything. It's like playing Divergent Universe in like the normal game. Break is one comp. Acheron is another one if you don't have her E2. Like these upcoming HP scaling characters probably aren't going to use Robin as well either. Like Break is genuinely like a good argument. Like there's 3 Break DPSs in the game currently that just don't use Robin. Like the most universal Harmony in the game is Ruan Mei, but Robin overall is like stronger in a lot of comps. Yeah, but you're comparing Andrina. The DPSs you're mentioning are 1.x DPSs. And then you're bringing up a 2.x Harmony. Like, that's the issue I'm bringing up. Like, technically, Robin can get power crept in 3.x by a new Harmony as well. That has a better E6. And you can say, like, E6 Robin is dead. And I wouldn't even say E6 Dill is dead. E6 Dill could probably still zero cycle everything. Especially with Sunday. Like, if we're all being honest, I think everyone at this point can agree that Robin is probably, like, on a higher meta tier than Ruan Mei at this point. Like, if there were only one person you could put in T0, it's probably Robin. And that's because Ruan Mei came out in 1.x, Robin came out in 2.x. Fugue for Break is like Jiaoqiu. Yeah, exactly. Do you think they will add immediately rewards in 2.0 for Wuwa? I have zero clue. Yeah, I think the only time Eidolons are worth it are E1s. I truly think that. Like, E1s are genuinely, like, semi-achievable if you skip a patch or get a little lucky. So, like, really strong E1s, like a Robin E1 or a Sunday E1, are genuinely, like, really good additions to a character. Yeah, beta, literally, like, in-game testing begins the second that 3.0 starts. Or maybe even, like, a little earlier, I think. Yeah, E2 is really expensive. E2 is almost impossible to get, like, guaranteed unless you skip, like, 2 or 3 patches. And if you spend money, it's even worse. Like, you're going to be dumping hundreds for an E2. Should I pull Jiaoqiu on a rerun? I mean, if you want to, man. Would I recommend it? Hell no. Like, this far into the meta? Hell no. What's good, Gabby? What's up? What's up, ASAP? E2's like, what? 360 pulls? Yeah, something around that. Well, I think the average for people pulling a 5-star in this game is around 60, I believe. So if we were to use 50-50 logic as well, you do 60 pulls, you win the 50-50. Another 60, you lose. And another 60, you win. That's 2 copies, right? So another 60, you lose 240. And another 60, you win 300. Something like that. No, I know, but like the average overall, this isn't soft pity. This is the average pity that 5 stars get pulled at, because you also have a chance of getting 5 stars extremely early, despite soft pity. I believe it's around 60 in this game. Soft Pity and Honkai Star Rail is like 73. Like, there's no way the average Pole Pity is 80. It's just not. It's like 60 or 70 around there. Yeah, I know, Andrina, but like that's just a subjective experience though. Like me too. I almost always get characters at 70 to 80 and always lose 50/50s. But the average like 5-star Pole Pity in this game is like around 60 pulls. Cuz a lot of people get early characters. Skipping Fate collab. I never watched Fate before. Yeah, I don't care for it either unless they're meta. I'm about to attempt a new MOC and I heard it was very difficult according to Gabby's latest video and community post. So, it's not necessarily, like, it is more difficult than the last MOC without a doubt, but it's just an archetype issue. Like, you know it's bad, Mythical Butterfly. I literally did better in a faster cycle clear with my dot team than I did with my Feixiao team. So it's just incredibly AoE focused. That's all it is. I usually lose 50/50s at 10 pity or around that mark. Jeez. I got Yun Li, Rappa, and Fugue in my first tempo on my second account. Wish I had that luck on my main. Yeah, exactly. Like, it has to balance out with the lucky people who just get early characters all the time. Like, I have a friend who got 2 Firefly Lycones in one pull, got Firefly E1 in like 30 to 40 pulls. Like, they have insane luck in every gacha they play. In Wuwa, I'm pretty sure they got Carlotta's weapon in like 30 pulls as well. Like, there's some people out there who are just way too lucky. Favorite guy in the game so far? Mine is Dr. Ratio for sure. In terms of design, it's probably Jing Yuan. Like, currently it's My Day, but My Day's a cheat code because he's not in the game yet. But if... Yeah, it's probably Jing Yuan. I think Jing Yuan's probably the coolest in the game for me. Either way, I'm going to go to bed right now. Good night, Exodius. Thanks for stopping by. How to bring out King Yuan to help me clear Node 1 of MOC 12? Yeah, apparently Phoebe's a dot Spectro DPS. I might pull her. I don't know yet. Because I really need Shorekeeper. I need Shorekeeper more. Can I see your relics on Lingsha? They're scuffed. I never farmed for my Lingsha, so they're scuffed, by the way. Where's my Lingsha? So we have 2 rolls on break effect, 1 speed. 2 speed, 1 roll on break effect. This is literally just speed. And then we have 0 break effect rolls at all. I'm running Pedagogy. 0 speed, 0 break effect. And an ER rope with decent amount of break effect and speed. This ER rope is really nice though. It allows me to get the ult off constantly. Change the boots? Why? No healing bonus on body? Doesn't she scale off attack for heals, or am I stupid? Oh no, it's break effect. I'm stupid. I completely forgot. I literally just never built my Lingsha. Is it true that Lingsha can be used with Sunday? I mean, what do you mean by that? Like she can be on a team where Sunday's like the main DPS, or sorry, where a main DPS is using Sunday, but I mean, I have seen a comp going around lately, which is Jade, Lingsha, Sunday, and like some other support, and like it completely clears a lot of shit. Every healer scales on healing, but do I even have a healing bonus though? Like that's the issue here. Do I have a healing bonus with like any type of speed or break effect? I don't think I do. This is like the only one. And it literally has nothing that benefits her. And I don't even need like this healing boost, I'm not gonna lie. Like maybe once my characters start consistently dying, then I'd put it on healing boost. Or for my day. Like for my day, I might end up going out of my way for it. Yeah, Netherlord, yeah. Like the only time my Linkshot ever has problem sustaining, it's never her own heals. It's when there's like a mob with incredibly high speed who just takes like 3 or 4 turns before I can even get like one Linkshot turn off. And then there's a chance that like a character might die, but that's it. Yeah, Lingshaw is one of the best aging sustains in the game, man. Can run her as a DPS, can run her as a sustain, support in the break team, like she's so universal. And now with my day, like her value is only gonna keep going up. I'm most excited for my day though. Like I don't like we don't have any information on Castris nearly at all. I don't care about Anoxon. I don't care about Tribi. I just want to see my day already. Started in 2.5 and got both Linkshot and Aventurine so good. Nice. I don't know who Enkidu is. I mean, I know Enkidu in Tower of God, but I don't know Enkidu, and like I don't know if that's a fake character or what. I'm hoping that Tribi isn't too crazy. I don't think Tribi's too crazy, but she is for sure a best in slot in a Feixiao and the Herda team, which at the moment are like the two strongest teams in the game. Do you think the 3.0 MOC is balanced? Fuck no. Fuck no, it's not balanced. It's incredibly unbalanced. It just completely favors AoE. Tribi beats Robin on the follow-up team. It depends just how much. Like, if Tribi at least has similar buffs, like a similar difference on the like adding buffs onto the Feixiao team with the res pen buff, then I'd say yeah. Because the fact she follow-up attacks whenever an ally uses an ult is absolutely massive. Like, that's huge for Feixiao stacks. And she herself does damage in the first place. But I think, like, if you have high enough relic investment, the optimal team would be running sustainless, and then you run Robin, March, Moser, Topaz, and then, what's it called? Tribi. Because Tribi can also receive the buffs from Robin as well, so Tribi will end up doing more damage on her follow-ups. Did you see Triby's E6 leak? Yeah, she gets like a 600% or 700% damage bonus on her ult. It is balanced. You know, never had an easy run in MOC like this. Now people are suffering what I suffered. I don't think it's like last MOC was balanced. Last MOC had one side that was single target and a second side which was multi-target. So on the second side, destruction and what's it called? Like Acherons and like Jing Yuans could easily clear the Bandemic boss. And then the first side, like any hunk characters or destruction characters could also clear just fine. But in the current MOC, because of the trotters and the inflated HP, like it's you almost want like you only want AoE DPSs pretty much. Is it true that E0 Triby is bad? The only reason people are saying E0 Triby is bad is because it seems like her damage isn't going to be significant, like at all. But once again, like these characters, they could literally get a Herda glow up, right? Like the Herda's value was pretty ass and Aglaya was obviously the better DPS option. And then the V3 hit and the Herda went up like a million tiers. Like the exact same thing can happen to Triby during testing. So it doesn't really matter if her damage isn't good enough right now. We'll end up finding out throughout the leak versions anyways. Any news on My Day Kit? I don't want to go through it all again. So you can probably just look up, like just go to the Honkai Star Rail leak Reddit. And there is like new My Day information about his kit, his talent, his traces, and his Enelons. Got it? Yeah. Like, there's just too much. Like, his entire kit got leaked. I'd be here like 10 or 15 minutes explaining it again. I don't think Aglaya is bad. The problem is that Castris might... Yeah, exactly. Like, that's why her pull value isn't good. Like, if you like the character, you like the character, pull for her. You're still going to be able to clear endgame content just fine. But if you want Castris or are already planning to go for Castris, she's probably going to use Sunday. Like, let's all be honest here. She's probably going to be able to take way better advantage of Sunday than Aglaya can. And in general, she's just going to be a stronger unit. So she's stronger even without Sunday. Then you add Sunday and she becomes even exponentially stronger than Aglaya. Like, if there were 2 Sundays in this game, or you could pull like 2 versions of a character, then it wouldn't be an issue. But this game, it doesn't work like that. I don't think Trippy will be Robin power creep at all. Trippy's best in slot team will always be alongside Robin, if I had to guess. Yeah, Joshua. Castris is just going to be significantly stronger. It's literally just going to be another Acheron situation. Like, Acheron, even without best in slot teammates, performed that better than anyone else. Like, it's going to be the same thing with Castris. I can't give an exact number. Like, it's just impossible. I don't know. Like, it's whatever Hoyo wants. Like, I don't think you can exactly, like, do percentages for characters in this game. Because speed tuning, like, different turns, depending on teammates. Like, there's never, like, a direct percentage upgrade over previous DPSs. Like, I genuinely cannot say. Like, I want to, but I cannot say. made you look. The closest thing you get to Gallagher is Lingsha. When it's so good to have the both of them. Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, Castros will probably be like 50% stronger than every previous DPS. Alongside that, she'll probably have better Eidolons and Lycone than any of the previous DPSs on top of that. And then she's also going to be getting best in slot teammates down the line if we all had to guess. So like 50% at base. And then later down the line, she just becomes exponentially stronger with better teammates. I wouldn't pull for Feixiao. After this recent MOC and the MOC we're getting in future patches, and as well as the pure fiction changes, I think we're going back to a meta where hunk characters are losing a lot of value outside of Apocalyptic Shadow, and AoE DPSs are probably going to reign king. And in the first place, like, you have Maide and Castris coming right after Feixiao. I wouldn't recommend it. If you don't care about fully clearing the endgame, then get Feixiao just fine. But, like, even me, with an optimal Feixiao team, like, my Feixiao has taken, like, 5-6 cycles, bro. It's so fucking bad. When she was 0 to 1 cycling the exact same fucking MOC last patch. Yeah, it's gonna be 1.x all over again. I just finish building Feixiao as MH. I mean, I think Feixiao will still be fine in MOC for a little while, especially if you get Tribby, because Tribby's going to be like a pretty big game changer, especially if you run Sustainless and you have good enough relic investment. Like, you could probably zero cycle with Tribby and a Robin combination. But it's just like, I don't know how long they'll last in 3.x, you know what I'm saying? What happened in 1.x? Nothing. It's just that every DPS at 1.x was AoE. Like, Hunt was ass until Boot Hill. Like, Boot Hill was like the first Hunt character that was actually like good. Before that, it was just AoE DPS after AoE DPS every single time. Yeah, I already saw the leaks. I mean, this doesn't affect me in the slightest, because I have no problem replacing my Feixiao team with like a Maide or Caster's team in the slightest. Because I like Maide's design more than I like Feixiao's. And I also like Caster's. Like, the fact that she has that black dragon, like, that's cooler to me than Feixiao. So I have zero problem replacing her. But I know some people don't think the same. Yeah, 1.x was like the destruction meta. Jingliu, Dill, like, it's just without a doubt. Yeah, I never liked Feixiao. Why? Why do you not like Feixiao? Like, she's just so badass. She can literally, like, summon a tornado. Just got the best relic stats possible for Feixiao and still need 5 cycles on. Yeah, it's just so bad. The only 0 cycles I've seen for Feixiao are with E1 Bubbin, which is unsurprising. I might do 110 pull in 3.0 on Robin's banner. And if I get the Robin E1, I'll take it. But I am not going to like 60, 70, 80 pity on a guarantee for Robin. But I'll probably do like 110 pull and see if I can get it early. Blade and Arlon players found in a ditch after seeing the My Day leaks. Arlon players? Arlon players? I don't think they exist, bro. Like, I don't think they exist. I mean, you're still going to struggle, Koala. That's the issue. Like, we're talking, you need the highest relic investment possible, and her light code, and E1 Robin to genuinely, like, perform at, like, 0 to 1 cycle levels. The only reason I'm considering E1 Robin is because there might be a chance that you run her on the Caster's team. So that's really the only reason I'm even semi-considering it. But then again, actually, never mind. I don't even know if I want E1 Robin. Because I could just get E1 Sunday instead whenever he reruns. Like, I'd rather an E1 Sunday. 40% defense shred is really broken. Or like a Sunday light cone. Like Sunday and his light cone. Like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that Robin thing. Never mind. Yeah, 40% defense shred versus 24% res pen. Like, the res pen is technically better if you're in a comp that uses multiple DPSs. But I'm pretty sure Castress will be like a sole DPS, so... You're changing polling plans in minutes at this point? I mean, I'm just being smart with my polls. Like, I'm on 40 pity with a guarantee, and the only characters I care about are My Day and Casterus. Like, I don't want to waste my polls. I want to, like, fully invest in them so they last a long-ass time. Like, if truly all I cared about was meta, I would skip My Day, get Casterus, and then wait for Phanon instead and invest more in my Casterus team. But I want My Day really badly because he's badass, so... Yeah, a Sunday with his light cone is huge. Neither Mantis. I'm just a low spender. Like, dolphins are usually people who have spent, like, nearly 1,000 or a couple thousands. And then whales are people who have spent, like, higher end of thousands or tens of thousands. But I've only spent, like, $100 on this game. Like, total. So... I'm just a low spender. Like, I never buy, like, actual, like, Jades in this game. I'll only ever buy Express Pass and Battle Pass, and that's it. I don't think Dolphin is hundreds. I think Dolphin is thousands. Like, whale literally means whale. Like, when you think of a whale, you think of, like, the biggest in the ocean. Which is usually people who spend, like, high ends of the thousands or tens of thousands. Like, that's usually what people use to describe whales. Like, whales are people who get every single E2 S1 or get an E6 S5. $10K is Leviathans? Nah, Leviathans is like every single E6 S5. And that's in the tens of thousands. Because I think every single E6 S5 is around like $1,000 or somewhere around there. Oh no, 100K is possible. I've seen people who have spent like 100K on gacha games. Like sometimes they even get like interviewed and shit. But I think Leviathan is for sure like into the tens of thousands, and then whales are just in the high end of the thousands usually, or like low 10,000s. Leviathans are people who literally have no fucking like self-control, and they just drop money every single time they see a character. I wish power creep was never born in this game. It's like I can't even play with any character. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It is really annoying. Like, I do not want My Day to get power crept, man. He looks so fucking badass. I don't know if there'll ever be another character as cool as My Day for me, or at least for like a long time. Like, My Day is so badass. I mean, Dragon, most of the time, it's people who are just financially stable. So, like, it's a hobby for them, so they have no issue dropping, like, decent amount of money. But there are some people who for sure, like, have an issue. Like, there are for sure some people who have a spending issue. Or, like, emotional attachment and some shit like that, right? Like, at the end of the day, these gachas are predatory. The majority of people, I feel like, don't fall into genuinely, like, being addicted to, like, spending money on these games. But just because we don't experience it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Like, there's for sure, like, a decent portion of people who just continue to spend money over and over and over again. Like, you guys remember that guy that spent, like, on, like, 50 Acheron Lycones? And, like, a bunch of Feixiao Lycones as well? Like, those people are just, like, there's no other way to put it. Like, they have to be mentally ill. Like, there's literally no other way. They're like, oh, I'm pulling for the love of the character. Oh, it's supporting the banner sales for my character. Like, hello? This is a multi-billion-dollar company we're talking about. Do you think they give a shit about an extra 10K dropped? Me with Fortnite skins? Yeah, Netherlord, exactly. Unless you're like super, super like stingy with yourself and you like to save money for like either like family or like emergency purposes or shit like that. I think most people with a significant amount of money make worse spending habits because they're just bored all the time. Like they don't have to work. They don't have to like rely on anything. Like they're not just getting by. Like they have all the money. They can literally just live for the rest of their life. Yeah. Yeah, Netherlord. It's pretty cringe, I'm not gonna lie. It's like you want to eat a $5 burger, but the other guy buys $1,000 for his dog. Yeah. Or actually, it's like you go to the same, like let's say you just go to like fast food, like you go to fucking McDonald's or some shit, and then like you buy a Big Mac for like $10, and then Mr. Beast walks in and tips the guy like $1,000 for the Big Mac. Like that's basically the equivalent. Like at least the tip is going to someone, which is the better part. Like technically, this is a better comparison because unlike it going to like a specific employee who's genuinely working for them, like spending on Lycones just goes straight to the company. Like the company isn't raising people's fucking wages over there at Hoyo. Let's be real. Like they are not giving any of that extra fucking money to the employees. Does 10K go into the Hoyoverse fusion reactor? Yeah. Didn't they start investing in rockets or something? Yeah. I remember, like, I don't think people understand just how much money Hoyo makes. They were like, oh, yeah, they're incredibly predatory and they make all this money off these games, but they are investing in fusion reactors and rockets, and it's like only a portion, a portion of the money they make is actually going towards that. Like a small portion of the billions they have. Like, people legit try to justify spending their money on a game because the game company is doing some nice things. They're like, oh, I'm supporting a good cause. Look at all the research I'm funding by pulling for my Feixiao, like E6S5. It's like, no, man. Like, just say you really want that E6S5, bro. Exactly, sugar. Like, people don't understand that. Like, they do that for a good public image. Like, it probably also gains them favor with the Chinese government. Like, they probably just gain favor because of doing shit like that. I mean, they're basically just funding research logos. So for a lot of countries, that is pretty significant. Like, if you're funding research, that's usually like a good thing, at least for the country where it's happening. Spending money on games for me honestly only makes sense if you're actually buying the full game. That too. Ayoverse makes money, but they can't afford to skip button and Genshin and Honkai Star Rail. I mean, I've said it before. I said it on my stream yesterday. They only do it because they have this pattern where every new game they release has better quality of life than the previous one. So they purposely just don't add a skip button to any of the games except ZZZ because ZZZ is the newest game. It's really just that simple at the end of the day. Like, it shows that they know people want a skip button and that most people love it, but they will not add it to the older games because they want to add an incentive to people to maybe try ZZZ. Catching your stream from work? Oh, thanks for stopping by, Yakov. Hope work's going well for you. Nah, it's not that simple, Netherlord. I mean, if you're trolling, yeah, but it's just marketing tactics at the end of the day. Because when Genshin ends, where are they going to go? To the game with the most quality of life, likely. So either ZZZ or Honkai Star Rail, because both of those games have better quality of life than Genshin. And then by then, there's going to be another new game with even better quality of life. It's just a never-ending cycle. Like, it's just a marketing tactic to where, like, once people get sick of one game, like, they'll just go to the next Hoyo game that's better and more time convenient for them. And it genuinely works. Like, it genuinely works. Power creeping their own games, basically. Man, I'd kill for the skip button, especially for Genshin, since you can't get the Pyro Traveler unless you finish the latest story quest. Yeah. Like, I'd said this before. I dropped $50 for a skip button. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, completely honest. $50 Canadian, I'd drop it instantly for a skip button in this game. Like, the amount of time I'd be able to save would 100% be worth it to me. Like, I'm talking probably days and days after a few patches. Yeah, Mimosa. Like, they do it, bro. It's a crazy marketing tactic, but it's so effective. I skipped the entire of Wu Wu's story, so the 2.0 main quest took like an hour or 2 hours. It was incredibly quick with a skip button. No, HSR isn't that bad. In my opinion, like even with ZZZ technically having better quality of life, this game is still like more time convenient in a way because it's turn based and you can literally auto everything. But if it just had a skip button, it would literally be the perfect gacha game to me. Or at least like as I can imagine perfect currently. Like you just add the skip button, it's literally perfect. It's 7 hours if the skip button isn't used, by the way. Jeez. Yeah, Joshua. Every single day to do dailies, literally all I do is I go to this Calyx and I just put 6 on auto and I do it twice. So like around 6 minutes later, like I'm completely done and I've done everything. And I'm as well like farming Sunday like trace thingies for any harmonies as well. This is like the best thing I can do. I can't even speak on Honkai Star Rail story, bro. I be skipping that shit like nonstop. I be skipping it constantly. I hope Amphorius is really good though. Why don't you spam relic domains? Because with the Calyxes, there's way more mobs, which allows you to, where is it? This one right here, inflict weakness break 5 times. It's a lot easier to do this on a Calyx than anything else. And there's no, I don't have any relic domains to farm right now. So the extra 120 Trailblaze power I never use goes here. And in 3.0, when the new relic sets drop, I can finally farm for my day. And I can use the reserve Trailblaze power for that instead. There's no reason for me to farm any relic domains currently. All my characters already have good enough relics. Oh, really? ZZZ gave 160? That's nice. I can't play 3 gachas at the same time. So if I were to ever like try ZZZ again, I'd probably have to quit WUWA. Again. Like there's no way I go back to playing 3 gachas a day again. It's so bad. It gives 110 average. That's really good. It is basic mouse, but like it gets them more hours played for like people on their game, and that's good for their statistics. Like that's basically the only reason, I'm not gonna lie. And like incredibly casual players, like they usually like the long filler stories, because maybe it's like emotional to them or something. Yeah, that monkey event was so fucking ass. Alright guys, this was a bit of a shorter stream. I only really streamed it because I wanted to do MOC on stream. Appreciate you all stopping by. If you haven't seen the new leaks for My Day and Anoxa, go to the Honkai Star Rail Reddit. It's right there, right? Please check it out. Make sure to keep an eye out for all the My Day leaks and all that stuff. I hope you all have a good day. Hope you all have a good night. I'm probably going to eat something now.